Hi, so it is about 8 o'clock in the evening on, I think, January 4th. Sorry, I had to think of what day it was. And I went to the doctor. I told you about in the video earlier that my cardiologist wanted to follow up with me about going to the emergency room, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, because I was having pressure on my chest, kind of like my chest and my back, like someone's squeezing. So I went, and my cardiologist, listened to my chest and took, my blood pressure and pulse and all that, and he read over all of the tests that they had done in the ER. And like I said, the ER doctor had said that they thought I may have some pneumonia, but my cardiologist thinks that the symptoms of my stenosis are actually just starting to get worse. So he basically told me not to do anything for the week prior to my surgery. So, as I mentioned, I have two very small children. So tonight, when my son cried and asked me to carry him, I had to tell him that I was sick and I couldn't. I think it's really hard for me to really accept that, the things that I'm having are actual symptoms, because I've spent so many years of my life thinking that absolutely was nothing really wrong with me. Even though I knew I had the heart condition, I really always tried to, live a life like I wasn't sick and I didn't have problems. And so it's kind of hard to really accept the fact that this is actually what it is. And I spent a lot of time kind of pushing it down and not thinking about it and pushing through. Being 36, I don't have time or anything to be sick. And it's kind of the first time that I've really had to realize that having trouble breathing, that having pressure, that getting shortness of breath and dizzy spells, that I'm actually having symptoms. So, it's really, really good that the surgery is in a week. I just, I'm struggling with it a little bit. They told me not to drink a lot of water, which is really hard for me because I drink so much water every day. That's all I drink. I take that back. I drink coffee, but I don't drink anything else, just tons and tons and tons and tons of water. So it's kind of hard for me. Can't drink water, obviously salt, so I don't retain water. But I'm not on any meds, so there's really nothing. I just have to take it easy. If I push myself too hard, it could end me, I could end up in the ER and having to have surgery prior to the date. And I really want to keep it for next Tuesday just because of the kids. And I'm trying to keep everything as controlled as I possibly can. So I've just noticed a lot of shortness of breath, a lot of trouble breathing. Like right now, even I'm not doing anything. I've got a couple things to do in the kitchen tonight before I go to work tomorrow. But just, general difficulty breathing, coughing because I'm having trouble breathing. So I'm having to take my inhaler a lot. So and dizzy spells, as I mentioned. So, symptoms are getting worse. So hopefully, I'll make it through one more week. Tomorrow morning at 8, I have my, pre-surgery at the hospital. So I have no idea what they're going to do. So I'm going to take a video so everyone can see what they're going to do because I have no idea what they're going to do. They just said pre-surgery. They'll make me watch a video. I'm not really sure. I'm also getting, my mom, not me, because I couldn't really afford it, bought me this post-surgical bra. It's the Aztec bra, I think. And, excuse me. And it actually did, it arrived today, so I'll get to try that on. That's for my post-surgery to make sure that my incision doesn't pull apart because of my breasts. Obviously, men don't have to deal with that, but women do. So that's something that I'll talk about in another video once I get the bra. We can look at it together and kind of see how it fits, and then see how it works after the surgery. So anyway, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m.